If you ain't deep at throwing stacks on the floor, pump your brakes, ball, act like you know.
Ain't no need to ask why. Let the rubber band fly. Let the rubber band fly.
And you're doing a good thing by listening. We always say T-Mid Radio, you know, we don't promote any negativity in the violence, but hey, if it comes to the forefront, controversy is great for ratings, and we're not against it, man.
Yes, sir.
Now, speaking of Takeover Tuesdays, it's the Equator Lounge. If I'm not mistaken, you were supposed to perform this past Tuesday.
Yeah.
What went down with that?
What happened there?
We're going to get to the bottom. We're going to talk about the things that people don't want to talk about, but they want to hear about.
They weren't trying to let me perform.
Huh?
Straight up, they just weren't trying to let me perform because of the whole Swish Maddi incident.
Because of the whole Swish Maddi incident?
What I thought was crazy though, like when we came back up there, I could have swore I seen the boy Cash and GYJ. I don't know if Swish was even in there, but I know Cash was up in there, so I feel that was very unfair, dog. Like that's crazy. Like,
all right, so I'm gonna ask you straight up and down. You know, no beating around the proverbial bush.
I did.
Had you gone in there, you know, to perform, do your thing, and you saw Swish or GYG in there, have you? What would it have been? Would it have been, you know, you not focusing on them, you focusing on your performance and do what you do?
I'm focusing on my performance. Like the first time I performed there, that's what I was focused on. You know what I mean? Hard from Cartel Radio and Cartel Enterprise that hit me up. He like, yo, this and that. It was brought to my attention. Swish supposed to be here tonight, and you supposed to be there tonight. I told him I'm not worried about Swish. It ain't. You know what I mean? Right now it's no problem. Like when it comes to business, I'm not worried about bull, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, afterwards, like we can take it to love. Point blank, like, but I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like somebody choosing sides, for real. I'm gonna be all the way 100. You know what I mean?
That's what it is. That's what we love. It's great for ratings. Now, of course, people whoever were listening last week, if you weren't listening last week, there's been some issues between, you know, certain camps out here on the 302 hip hop scene. We're not gonna get into all the details behind that. I mean, if you're not caught up to speed, check out a YouTube or something. It's all published live and direct. We saw the YouTube.
Oh man,
what's the situation like right now? Like, because I know as far as Dirk Diggler was concerned, he said, you know, Swish all right with him. They spoke, whatever they hashed out. Apparently, the issue still was between yourself and Swish. I mean, let's get this out.
My situation is personal. My situation is personal.
Okay.
But shout out to Dirk Diggler, CTM, whole CTM. I mean, like, he know what it is. That's the whole point. He know what it is. Like, I try not to bring it to the attention of the public or anybody else, but he know what it is. You know what I mean? Behind closed doors, it's deeper than the music. You know what I mean? That's why I really want to speak about it a bit.
Okay. Alright.
It can go down.
You know what I mean? Now, look, I'm gonna keep it funky. I was hearing about this YouTube that was gonna be put out. I went and saw the most recent YouTube that was put out. I think it's titled Rap Exposure. We just trying to ask what's going on in the community. We are not taking sides. We are not condoning anything that might take place between grown men. We promote the peace. We about, you know, keeping away from the violence. I think Killer can co-sign with me on that.
Yes.
We got somebody calling right now, but we'll get to them in a second. All right. I'm a little upset. All right. All right. So essentially, all right. So because I do remember Dirk was saying that you requested that he take down anything that he got posted about him rapping.
He did. We made an agreement. He called Diggs' phone the next morning, from what I recall. I don't know if he was bagging or however he was answering, but he has not to put the footage up. So I'm telling Diggs, when you tell him, take all that extra Tuck Tony stuff he be playing down. Like, I don't care. Continue doing stuff for the ladies. Continue doing stuff for the party people. Continue just making music.
62,
man.
I don't know if I can tell you.
He got exposed to the maximum. That's all it is. The whole hit is, boom. Like, probably like 7 or 8 of my peoples came out there. I didn't know everybody was coming up there. We was originally supposed to go out Madison. So I really do come see these rappers. Like, every time I approach Swish, it's a one-on-one thing. He does the same thing he did on camera. It's just I needed to get on camera to show the people this time. It just so happened that my peoples was in there. Honestly, all my peoples wasn't even in there. That's the whole thing. It was people outside. I didn't even know what was outside.
You can't fit the whole west side in the one.
I'm pretty sure, but we was at a mutual spot. He agreed to come to a mutual spot, and if you gonna rap about them things, it'd have been smart that he.
Oh, so y'all agreed to this neutral spot?
Yes,
because it was looking like a setup.
It wasn't no setup. He trying to run around to everybody. It's a setup. It's no setup. I don't set people up. I'm not no snake boy.
You live on the air on 91.3 FM. Please watch your language. Who was this? Gutter. What's good, baby?
On the fam.
What's good, son?
Man, I'm listening to the gentleman, I heard what talking about. I just want to make a little comment, man. Like,
what it is?
I said, for real when you talking all that same time you talking when you rap. No matter if it's 20 people or 50 people, it's only two, you know, you still supposed to ride. Like,
Exactly. It don't take a whole squad to ride. You a rider. It don't take a whole squad to ride. If you a rider alone, then you a rider alone. You stand on your own too. I go everywhere nearly on my dolo.
Now originally he did say I ride. I do recall hearing that in the saying that in the YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't know, you know, what made him decide to finally turn around and say what he said.
He's not built like that. You heard it.